we think it's really important to build bridges between companies and schools, because it's really important for kids to understand how what they're learning in the classroom can be applied to the real world.
We're Engineers Without Borders. We were here today talking about renewable energy in developing countries. So today the kids were really interested in hearing about the story of a 14-year-old in Malawi who built his own wind turbine.
Got two pedal generators here. One's a DIY one with a boat alternator on to show kids you can make it yourself. That's one of the reasons I'm here, is to encourage hands-on imagination making things. I've been displaying solar hydrogen energy as an alternative to nuclear power.
I'm Arthur, and I'm an engineer in Airbus, but I'm showing here my hobby, which is making robots.
This lady talked to us about what it would be without energy. I mean, it would just be like going to bed, talking, drawing. There wouldn't be any light, TV. It's kind of opened my eyes to what this place would be without energy.
If they hadn't used engineering, they wouldn't have made the docks, and then loads of ships wouldn't have come in, and the trade wouldn't have happened. So the whole city is really based on engineering.
It's crucial, really, because otherwise how would you have cars and things like that? And because of global warming and things, you're going to need things like solar panels and more roofs.
And just around that way, suspension bridge. Engineering.
What I found fascinating is about you don't have to use electricity for different pressures and hydraulics. You can use using pressures instead of using electricity to make it move.
I've learned that you can use Lego to make robots, and you can program on a computer to do like voice commands. It's not something you see every day.
What I didn't know is about Rolls-Royce engines being made on an aircraft.
I showed you how the chain goes, so the sun gives the energy to the plant, which gives the you energy, and then you put your energy into the bike, and then you get to power the fan, you get to see the little thing moving, and it's because of you and stuff.
They used a PS2 remote to control a little robot hand that can go up, down, the claw can move, the light can go on, and it's really awesome because it can turn around and pick up things. I think in 10 years you could take that little claw controlled by a remote and make that big scale and use it for other options in building, cargo, and creating things like planes and vehicles.
It's also creating objects that we have to suit our future and present. There's also like cars, instead of running on fuel, it runs on water, and there's like lights that they absorb the sunlight to make energy. In 15 years I would want to help build a house that doesn't run on electricity or nothing like that.
I would see the robots doing a lot of human work, cleaning and doing your homework. That'd be good.
I want to be a civil engineer because you get to build bridges and airports and cool things like that.
I'd like to do medical engineering, which is designing hips or synthetic things that could help other people in the future.
With engineering becoming so specialist as it is, you might be able to find out more about the other planets, so you'd be able to find out which would be a better habitat for us if we ever need to vacate here, because it's become so dangerous to live.
At our age especially, we're picking A-levels and things that we want to do. So I think it's really important to sort of have an idea of what, if you wanted to do engineering, what sort of qualifications and things you might need.
We didn't know that this many girls were in engineering, and it's really helped us because we want to be engineers.
The city's really good if you want to go into engineering because there's so many opportunities.
And there's going to be a new engineering school in Filton, which I really want to go to because it's going to be great.
My dream job would actually be a game designer, but if I couldn't do that, I would probably like to be an inventor of robots and stuff like that. That would be cool.